Hello, welcome back to the course. This video will be covering instructions on how to complete your thought paper number 1. For thought paper number 1, you will be writing a 3-page paper that will be worth 50 points. Let me go ahead and look around the course so that I can see where thought paper 1 is located in this particular shell. This might be slightly different for your course, but as we start to scroll down through the modules, I'll look for thought paper number 1. For this particular example, it's loaded into module 7. The thought paper will have a due date that might vary, again, according to your course. Here you can see the point value. If I click here on thought paper number 1, the assignment will open up. For thought paper number 1, the topic is the socio-cultural context of development. You should be looking through chapters 1 through 3 of the OER so that you can write about some of the constructs in these chapters in your thought paper. There is no need to do any research outside of the use of your OER. You also do not need to be referencing any other source. So for the thought paper, what I want you to be doing is I want you to be thinking about what you've learned in the course and then applying it to a real-world situation. Again, I think I already mentioned that the thought paper is 3 pages and is worth 50 points. So let's look at the topic. Here you can read through the topic, and basically what I'm asking you to do is to think about your own experiences that you have had as a child in terms of specific concepts like ethnicity, language, food, exercise, income, social class, or religion. And you can choose whichever of those constructs you want to focus on for your 3-page paper. Here below, I give you some information on APA format as well as APA writing style. If you have not ever written a paper in APA format, make sure you go over this carefully. For psychology, we do not use MLA format. And if you submit a thought paper in MLA format, you will receive a large deduction. So the format and writing style is somewhat simple. Please don't be intimidated by it. We're going to be using 1-inch margins, 12-point Times New Roman font. You will double space everything. The paper will be left aligned, and I want you to just use your name as a header in the top right corner. You do not need a title. You do not need a title page or an abstract because you're limited to 3 pages. For APA writing style, you should be focusing on correct grammar and spelling, using appropriate paragraph structure, no contractions, and no informal language. So be very careful to avoid slang, obscenities, abbreviations, and we rarely ever use quotations in APA format. Make sure that everything that you write about in your thought paper is your own language. You don't need to borrow language from anybody else for this assignment. Down here below, you can see that the only file that is accepted for this assignment is a PDF file. So that means you just go into your word processing program, whatever you use, and do a save as and click PDF as the file option. Canvas will not allow you to load any other file type into this assignment. There's a specific due date. If you submit the paper late, you will receive a late point deduction. I cannot accept any work after Canvas closes the course, so be sure that you are on top of the deadlines. Down slightly below, you'll see a thought paper rubric. This is going to show you how to maximize the points on your thought paper. You will receive 15 points for content that's appropriate to the topic. You will receive 15 points for the inclusion of lecture or book constructs. And then you will receive 10 points for grammar and 10 points for format. Okay, if you have any questions about the thought paper, feel free to post them on the discussion board. Oftentimes students email me directly, but if they post a question on the discussion board, this allows other peers to see what the responses are. Before I end this video, I did want to show you that in the modules, there is the thought paper assignment. I just showed it to you within the module it was located in. You can go ahead and print this thought paper topics out so that you can see both of the thought papers for the course. There's also a sample thought paper. Be sure to look that through. I'll go ahead and click on it before I leave. Here you can see, here's my name as a right header on each page. There's the double spacing, the 3 pages in length. Please do not write more than 3 pages, as you will receive a point deduction for not following the rubric. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns about the thought paper.